Okay, let's do this. Yeah. So hopefully we're using the fancy mic again, and hopefully it's working on both sides this time. But otherwise, let's get to it. We've got, oh boy, yeah, looks like we're redlining. Well, next time I'll fix it. Okay, when this video debuts, I am going to be putting several things on sale on the US web store. And there'll either be a link here, or if I can't figure that out, in the description for the US web store. We're releasing 100 more copies each of Curse of the Daughterbrides, The Curious Conundrum of the Conflagrated Condottiero, The Obsidian Anti-Pharos, and Just a Stupid Dungeon. The reason the release of these has been a bit weird is in past years our booklets that we release at Gen Con are only so popular. So the plan this time was, sell what we can at Gen Con, have some more released in the web store afterward, and then, we promised retail gets a shot at them too. We still have some distributors that work with us, and, well, was a bit more popular than I figured they'd be. So especially Daughterbrides, after doing the video with the intro. YouTube videos work as promotion, who knew? So I had to wait until the first wave of retail orders went through, because if I solicit things to retail, I'd better have something for them to take, right? So anyway, so there's going to be 100 copies of each of these now available on the US web store, and those will be available until they go. And then one other thing we're going to do is, this is Carcosa. We did a video on the Carcosa controversy of 15 years ago, and figured let's throw something in for these guys for this one too. US web store only. I don't have, this is my personal copy. I don't have any more stock here in Finland for the EU web store. But in the US web store, regular price 35 euros. We're discounting this down to 25 euros through Sunday. When I wake up Monday morning, I will, put this back to normal price. So you got a few days to take advantage of that. Carcosa. Physically, as a book, it's beautiful. It's got this wonderful material with the foil stamping. Let me show you what that looks like without the jacket. Oh, okay. This is a good-looking book, and 270 some odd pages. We've got. Where's a picture? Well, anyway, we've got beautiful 3-color printing, art throughout by Rich Longmore, and then we got maps on the end papers, stitch binding, as is very usual for all of our hardcovers. So, that's what the physical qualities of the book are. And if you're not familiar with Carcosa, this is one of our older titles, originally released by the author in 2008. LOTFP edition first came out in 2011. It doesn't fit in with the rest of our line setting-wise. It is its own setting. It's an alien planet where humanity was genetically engineered to be guinea pigs for magical experiments. And the serpent creatures that had created them, destroyed themselves. And so for the first time on this hostile planet, humanity was able to make their own way, but all they knew was this violent, magical, way. So they continue being horrible to each other with the magic. And And this has got, all of the Cthulhu Lovecraftian elements and science fiction and time travel and just absolutely insane. And this has been a steady seller for us for 12 years now. We've got a few hundred copies left in the U.S. warehouse, and it would behoove you to get a copy if you don't have it. This is really wild stuff, you know, and it's you know, an area of gaming we usually don't touch. So this will really stand out. Psionic warriors turn the tables on the uncaring great old ones with strange technology from the stars and beyond time's providence, risking blasphemous madness and worse to tame the hostile planet and push back the darkness. For a time. Yeah, when I read the prepared promotional material, it certainly comes off a lot better than me going off the top of my head. Yeah, definitely. A longtime favorite. Warning for adults only. Contains explicit descriptions and illustrations of vile black magic and violence. So, old favorite. €10 off, only €25 plus shipping from the US web store, that one through Sunday. And so those will be live when I put this video live. So if you're seeing this, go to it. And then you might be curious why I am doing this video surrounded by packing supplies. Freshly delivered today, packing supplies. Well, that's because we have so many new things coming out. And the books are set to be delivered next week. And so, so what I'm going to do is, in 2 weeks' time, give or take a day, assuming that everything's gone all right with the printing, we are going to go live with the sales with 4 new books and I believe 5 reprints. So if you're going to make an order from the EU web store, I would just hold off on that until the new stuff comes out, if you're interested in any of the new stuff. Because the way shipping works from the EU web store is, you know, one book is going to have this big minimum, well, big depending on where you are. If you're in Germany, it's a lot better than if you're in the US for one book. But it's like up to 2 kilos of books. It's like the shipping cost is the same. So, and then, yeah, so it's better for you to order a whole bunch of books at once for you know, shipping costs than it is to order just one thing here, 2 things there. That's why we do this mass release, because most of our customers are, you know, the vast majority are outside of Finland and most are outside of the EU. So we just do these massive release dumps. So it's a bit more expensive to get all the books at once, but you save a ton on shipping than if we had just released 1 or 2 at a time. And for some reason, somehow, some way, UPS lowered all of their prices, to some territories drastically. You know, we got the new price list beginning of the year, so especially if you're non-EU Europe, like Norway or the UK, you'll find much better prices. So, you know, so enjoy those when that stuff comes out. But yeah, when we get the books delivered next week, I'll make sure everything looks okay, and then what I will do is I will schedule a release live stream. And, you know, we've done that a few times before. On that live stream, I'll show off all the new books, tell you what they are, and at the end of the live stream, I hit the button and the sales go live. And then hopefully I'm packing for a couple weeks, all your orders. Yeah. You'll want to get these, as I said, 100 copies each, released to the US web store, and Carcosa, €25. That's €10 off normal price through Sunday, and